You're watching Extra Throttle House. I'm Thomas.
And I'm James.
And this is the extra channel. It's not the main channel, which is called just Throttle House.
Yes, this is more casual, one take.
Laid back, more of a conversation than a spec sheet.
Yes,
right.
And today
we have the new Genesis G70.
No, this is the new G70.
No, this is the new Genesis G70.
Thomas is being confused because they're both Siberian ice.
Ah, ice.
Yeah,
it's actually a good color.
It's a great color on these cars.
It is. I thought it was a matte, like a satin finish.
No, there is one. It's called Verbier White.
Are you just making up words? You do this every time.
He
loves remembering color names. He probably also likes to do the blocks when you put the shape in and you match the square to the square and the triangle to the triangle.
Push it hard enough, it all goes in.
Yeah.
Right, so we have a facelift. 2022, sorry. We have a facelift.
We do, obviously. Look at it.
Yes. We've got the new quad lamps.
Oh yeah, they look like decals, but they look cool. I really like them.
In pictures, these look like stickers.
Yeah, I know.
They're just someone stuck on.
It's a really cool concept to split them.
And we've got the crest, the new crest, bringing it into the new Genesis design language.
I think this is a better looking front end than this is.
Well, it's established. I remember we reviewed this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And we said, this looks like something that you option on Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
It looks like something that's just trying to be the sports sedan.
It is, and this, I feel like at this point, Genesis is like, what are we doing here? Do we got this? Can we figure this out? And then like, what was the first one that had the big ridiculous? The G90.
G90.
G90 came with like, people were like, what is that? With the wheels, and then now they've stuck to this. I think it works.
And then they've gone sedan first, so that we had the GV80 as well.
Yeah.
The GV70 looks stunning. We're going to have that soon.
Yes.
But yeah, and then working our way backwards.
Yep.
We've lost the blade on the side.
I like this blade. I missed the blade.
You missed the blade?
Yeah. Like, this is blade 1, 2, 3, Blade Trinity. They were all great.
You know what? When you actually go back, those films
are horrendous.
Yes.
Is that what you're going to say?
100%, yeah.
He likes them.
I don't have the collector's edition.
They're cool.
And then as we go back, obviously, it's changed. We've got the quad tail lamps as well.
Yep.
And we've lost the Genesis wings. We've got the Genesis word now.
The Jennifer?
The Jennifer. I miss you so
much. I swear we're serious. We do our best. Okay, it's one take. It's a rule. We can't stop. In the back I don't like as much in the new one.
It's gone curvy. It's a bit fat bottom girls, which make the rocking world go round.
I was gonna make that joke and you stole it.
I will say one thing, and this is not normally something I critique.
Yeah.
But it's something we noticed when we had the cars side by side.
You're gonna do this, okay?
Heavy.
German
luxury.
Hump.
New one. It might sound similar,
but it feels light and
It feels
tinny.
lighter and a bit tinnier, and I don't know what's happened there.
Weight reduction.
But I feel like it's the same door.
Well, we're just going to lean on weight.
Oh, you know what it could be? You know what it could be? My left arm could be stronger than my right.
That doesn't make any sense. Should we do the interior?
Yeah.
Let's go for a drive. Can I drive?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. All right. Off we go. Hey.
New G70.
Hey now.
Now.
Yes.
The bad news is
they
haven't changed much.
But the good news
is they haven't changed much.
They haven't changed
because the G70 was already a great vehicle.
It really is. This car's always been fantastic, right? Like, we're going to get to the new stuff in a second, but like just the fundamentals of what makes a G70 a G70 is a great ride, really like well-tuned chassis dynamics,
and underpricing all the other
Germans,
same level of engine.
Yes. So the only issue I ever had with this car was the rear end was a little bit floaty in high-speed corners, but you're not really doing it. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Speaking of high-speed corners, there is an option for that because we have a Sport Plus mode and a drift mode.
Drift mode.
Here's a shot of us slow-mo drifting this on the track without permission. Wild, right?
Pretty crazy.
That's nuts stuff.
Yeah. And so this is the 3.3 litre turbo. So this is the top trim you can get.
Yep.
And this is the Sport, which means you get the LSD as well. So this is as sporty as it gets in the G70 world.
Yeah.
Which is reasonably competitive. I mean, if you're looking at the other options, the BMW M340i wipes the floor with everything. Can't touch that.
In terms of performance.
But
this is a more engaging car than an M340i.
It is. It's more engaging than an S4.
Yes, definitely.
It's probably on par with the C43.
The C43 has a slightly more exciting engine, but like in terms of dynamics, the steering in this is so good.
It's very good.
Right?
It's very, very good.
Like,
If
weights
you jump
up
out of this into an Audi S4, the S4 feels like it's broken.
Yeah, it's sharp. It weights up in a really natural fashion. And there's a strong on-center feel.
But on top of that,
New
on
stuff.
top of all those things,
Yes.
the reason the G70's always been so good is because you get a slew.
A slew.
A slew.
A slew.
Not related to the family of slaw, which is coal. Yeah, it's a slew of new features.
Yeah.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah.
And sort of features generally. So we've
Yeah.
got cooled seats, heated seats,
Oh, so I got all the
all
stuff.
the safety things.
Yeah.
But the new stuff, this infotainment screen.
Which is a good thing, because the old one was intuitive and nice, but it was dated. now.
Dated. Starting to
Very
get
dated.
dated.
This is great. This is all you need. I don't have any issues with this. It's got the sounds of nature, all the same technology that's in everything, all the way down to the Kia products.
Yes,
Right? Same stuff.
including on this new 8-inch digital gauge cluster,
Yeah.
which is not a full.
No,
digital
that's not.
gauge
That's not.
cluster.
It's 2/3 gauge cluster.
Yeah.
Why did they not just do a full digital gauge
I
cluster?
don't know.
Because there is a digital one in the G80.
G80 and the GV80.
And the GV80.
Listen, digital gauge clusters are a bit contentious, but if done well,
They're
same as everything, manual transmissions,
Yeah.
pizza,
If done well.
You know, if it's done well, it can be great.
Yeah.
And this seems like a. And this seems.
It's my fault this time.
And
Yeah.
this seems like. and this seems like a bit of a half-hearted effort. Because,
Yeah. Okay.
Like from here, it looks a bit vague. I don't want to say that word because you say it a stupid way.
vague.
Vague.
What? I'm saying it the same way you are. Anyway,
vague.
listen. Vague. So this is a really beautiful Speedo.
Oh, it looks great.
Like the design is nice, but the execution isn't exactly what I think it could
I
have
would.
been.
If I'd rather stay analog, and if the cost isn't passed down to the consumer, I'd rather stay analog.
Yes.
But for some reason they did this. It's fine. But as a result, you
Yep.
do get the when you indicate, you do get the blind spot video.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
So I think
Yeah.
that's kind of one of
Okay.
the main reasons they did that.
Yeah, that helps.
Also, class leading, Genesis, and I think they've updated it.
Okay.
But I've always been of this mind. Genesis, lane assist, lane keep assist, the adaptive cruise control.
Top notch.
Top notch.
Absolutely top notch.
Like we were recently in a Volkswagen
not working right
ID4, which is like a next gen EV, and it doesn't touch what the G70 was able to do 3 years ago. So
There we go.
there is that. Yeah,
We're locked
it's
in.
wonderful. How relaxed are you already?
Immediately so relaxed.
Immediately so relaxed.
So comfortable.
Oh, we've not even talked about the sportiest thing.
What's that?
Well, as it's the 3.3 litre turbo.
Is it the exhaust, James?
You're in surprise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was so excited to get
There
to
is
it.
now a new variable
Yes.
valve exhaust that aesthetically results in wider ovals because it has to fit 4 exhaust tips now. Rather
Anyway,
than
let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. That's mostly fake engine noise.
in Sport and Sport Plus, it will activate.
Okay.
Well, Genesis say that the new exhaust has a deep throaty sound. Okay, there might have been a comma there. Sorry, it's a deep throaty.
Yeah.
There's also a
not bad.
wind, not a wind option. There's an exhaust sound option.
Well, there is sounds of nature, so there
There's
is
sounds of
rain.
nature, but there is,
and-
but
yeah.
there's the filtered in sound that you can change and make it stronger.
Yes, you can turn that off if you don't want to hear the
But
fake
more
engine noise.
exciting is it adds horsepower.
Is there more?
It adds horsepower.
Yeah.
We go from 365 horsepower
Yep.
to 368.
That's
Which not only isn't even that's a hilarious chicken. What is going on there?
That's a difference. Yeah.
That's 3 more horsepower. We
Yeah.
were recently in a Kia Stinger GT, which also got refreshed for 2022, and that also got a variable valve exhaust system. Come to think of it,
That's strange because they're totally different
that
cars.
also knocked it from 365 to 368
doesn't make
horsepower.
any sense. That's myself. Very random coincidence.
That's called economies of scale. Right?
Yes. The lesson with James.
But beyond that, there isn't much that's changed.
No, and there isn't a whole lot more than that to talk about, other than this
It's only
is-
been a couple of years.
No, it's only a couple of years. It's a pretty new car. I think that these updates were needed and they work. However, I think that I would have liked them to completely do the interior that we're going to see in the GV80, and it's in the G80 right now.
Oh
And-
no, the GV70.
Sorry,
It's
GV70.
getting that amazing retro,
yeah,
vintage,
it just
modern
looks good, right?
line. Yeah.
This is fine, but it's not that much different in here, right?
Currently, it's fine. It doesn't look dated yet.
There's not that much.
These
more
look like
to
they're from an
talk
Audi
about.
R8. The proboscises.
The proboscises, yeah. There's no underneath though. But yeah, you're right. It's the
Electric
same
charging.
design. Yep.
I think I've only got one complaint about the cabin. The rear seat room is not huge.
It's not amazing.
That's where the G70's kind of fallen down a lot.
It's fine.
But these actual seats are quite bench-like. They're a bit flat.
You're saying that. I don't mind them. I don't mind these seats.
Well, to quote Silicon Valley, I have a sensitive posterior. My aunt used to call me glass arse. That's Silicon Valley. It's one of the funniest moments in that show.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit hardened here.
But yeah, there isn't a whole lot more to talk about than that. I'd love to go on and on and on. And I think that the thing is, this is an underdog, right? It fits somewhere in the market, but there are other underdogs.
Yeah,
There's
there
only
are
one.
new ones.
Yeah, like the TLX Type S.
Yes, which we haven't driven yet.
I'm very interested.
That seems
to
like it
drive
might
that.
be an interesting competitor. But in isolation, is the new, updated Genesis G70 the best G70 yet?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like none of the changes are bad.
No, not at all.
There you go.
No, there's no downsides to the update at all.
Yeah. Also, this is simplified here. We've gone from about 9 buttons to 6. We've lost track and scan.
All of a sudden, it's like Scandinavian and clean in here. But no. Honestly, there's not much more to say. I think it's a great car. Always has been. I'm happy it exists. And Genesis is really kind of finding their own right now.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy with the fact that they're sticking to a design language. I want to see some sports cars.
It's going to happen. There's going to be a coupe. The GV. Remember, the G70 is right now athletic.
Elegance elevated.
Don't you forget that. And that's what Genesis's motto. So the G70 is towards the athletic side, with the G80, the G90 being towards the elegant side. So this is currently the sportiest offering they have. I guess the GV70 is also the most athletic in the SUV section. But
Yes. There's not much more to say. I mean, well, there was the one story that I was going to tell about that time you told me at a party you had the hat and you put it right up the